She'd love a bit of time in the middle, wouldn't she, today? These two sides very familiar with each other because they've just played a 3-match series here. India won the first game comfortably, and England won the second two to take the series. So it'll be interesting to see.
So we're ready then for final warm-up action of this tournament before we get the real business going on Friday at Edgbaston. England went down to Australia a couple of days back in the warm-up game on the same day that India were comfortable against the West Indies. Now the two teams that fresh off that bilateral. The case in the game against the West Indies. Shefali Verma bowled the first over. Now we're seeing that twice in two warm-up games. Push for two. We saw a lot of twos, especially when you hit it square.
Went the other way, that one, didn't it?
And that's one thing that she'll have to work on. If this is a role, they might be interested in more than one here. They're going to take the fielder on. Kranti got. That is sweet from Amy Jones. Bit of weight, and she pounced on it. First boundary of the innings.
You would say on paper Group B does look a little bit easier, but we know cricket is not played on paper.
And there is some swing, but it's just helped on its way in fine fashion from Amy Jones. Singh Thakur, I'm not sure she's a lock-in yet, in spite of all her experience and her skills. That'll help. That's where she wants to be. He'll get a single. If you want any further evidence, Scotland getting the better of Pakistan, Ireland beating Bangladesh. And therefore,
it's going to be wide. Just not quite able to control the swing in this first.
Australia and South Africa would do the same. What it also does do is you start emphasizing what you can maximize from.
Great to see this tournament available. So many different nations all over the place. Latin America.
Oh, great attempt. That fielder was there for exactly that ball and that shot. Yastika Bhatia. Disappointed at grassing.
That's Danny White-Hodge.
It's an area of her game she's improved on, Kranti Gaur. There's a new ball bowler. That's good from Kranti. Just three of... she's on strike now. Renuka just started getting her radar right towards the end of that previous over.
A bit lucky there. That was a bit of a heave from White-Hodge. Lost.
Crisp from Amy Jones. It's an excellent shot for four.
Beautiful. Well run in the end.
Excellent delivery. Really good and given. Perfect line from Renuka, and Danny White-Hodge nicks one to the keeper. Sharp catches. He just returning from a lengthy layoff due to a... But she starts in a fabulous manner. That's a positive shot. It was an easy. Ghosh just standing up to the new ball bowler, never easy. Especially someone like Renuka who does. Fielder got something on it.
Siva Brunt needs some time at the crease.
And I think it's also prompted by Siva Brunt. Gives herself some room. Can't pierce the gap. And you point out intent. She's trying to make some. Again, this time.
Of the power play. England have lost Danny Wyatt-Hodge. Starts well. Tash Farrant alongside me. Morning, Tash.
But actually, I'm just not quite sure that is going to set the tone for your team.
A little wide from Cranty, a bit slingy, allowing batters to get their eye in a little bit, and it went with it.
Yeah, and also on a pretty dry surface as well. This picture's been used quite a lot over the.
Flicked away, nicely done. And by Amy Jones, you could see that Cranty was trying to follow her. So it was the right idea, but Jones swiftly on to slow. That's better. I think she bowled nicely today, actually, Cranty. Albeit manoeuvred. A little bit of bottom hand by Siverbrunt when it all kicks off. Cleverly done by Siverbrunt. A real aspect of her batting against spin. Might just win. And that's going to go for 4. I think that's a little bit of a mistake from India.
Long on. Like Harmanpreet course up.
Yeah, Nat Siverbrunt, I think one of the best players in the world.
Yeah, buddy.
And that's another reason why, because you think you've got her sweep covered, but what you've left arm spin from the River Taff end, from the Cathedral Road end, here comes Radi. That's a nice start. Really good from Radi Yadav. Much better bowler when she's actually giving the ball a bit more air. She got away with that, actually, the one fielders.
Yeah, just like that. And that's the power that she has off the back foot as well. And actually, when you see box.
Jones this time advanced, but you can go from Australia to the Middle East to the USA. I think it's nice how I've offered my services up there. Kapatil. Some off spin. Of course, if any of the world.
Good start.
I don't know if it's that bad a policy, you know, for going in with quite a lot of spin. It's nicely swept away. Will be cut off. Sri is out there.
Yeah, I think they've run well, but they haven't really found the boundary. There are big pockets here at Cardiff, I guess.
Now, has that been a little edge? I thought Lovely shot. Really good shot from Amy Jones. Just made use of the crease, opened up her body and oozed it through the offside. She's done it again, this time through the leg side. Really good from Amy Jones. Nicely picked up, and knowing that perhaps something different might come. Upish and just beyond backward point. Going to get her 3rd consecutive boundary. Not the best effort. She's going to break the streak of boundaries, Joan. 33 balls. 7 fours in that half century.
But
Bit of turn. Timing the ball well now.
You know, there's 1 or 2 pundits that aren't quite convinced yet of her batting at the top.
Experience. So you've got 4 good options. It's in the gap, it's running away. Won't go for 4. Another couple for Nat Siverbrunt. Hit into the gap. Almost. Bharti Fulmali.
And I come back to, from India's point of view, Matt, Renuka Singh Thakur. Yes.
That sounded magnificent off the bat, but picks out Fulmali again. Pace off. Is this going to carry? No. They will pick up 2. Misfield, mid-wicket, just gone in.
Shefali.
That's fine enough, and it's going to run away for 4. First boundary for 18 balls, actually. Bowled. Kept a little bit low. Skidded through as well. And Amy Jones will be disappointed with that. The in-form Alice Capsey comes in at number 4 for England. Radha Yadav back into the attack. Expensive previous over. Amy Jones got after her, but she's got that wicket. Chance taken, simple return catch for Radha Yadav. Just a bit of a leading edge from Alice Capsey, bit of a soft dismiss. Try that ball, it's just got a little bit heavier.
It's actually pretty good, so I can only hope that this is a passing shower. Must say the Welsh weather had done its reputation world of good since I got here, Matt, a couple of days back, with the most glorious day of cricket, even though it started on slightly overcast conditions. Ground staff have done ever so well, keep the square protected. Remember, it was also
game of the day between England and India. A much brighter scene on the horizon, and India asking England to bat first, and England made fairly good progress.
The England skipper in a little bit of form going into that first game on Friday.
Yeah, it's us getting adjusted to the pace of the game as well, knocking out a little bit of rust.
Yeah, and straight away, Freya Kemp hasn't faced.
Unless you are given an absolute gift, and that's just
The fielder.
clever cricket from Freya Kemp. It's a lovely shot. Little bit of room made for herself outside of the leg stump, and release of the arms over extra. Oh, top edge. And should be taken, and is very well from Renuka Singh Thakur. Never an easy one over the shoulder, and she's judged it very, very nicely. I thought might be shelled, but
Where you're going to turn.
slammed through the offside. That is Nat Sivabrant at her absolute best.
Oh, I think.
Uppish, but straight past Harmanpreet Kaur at extra cover, out of the middle of Danny Gibson's bat.
Yeah, we saw the.
But she's going to go again. That's just feeding her. She's going to feast on that. It's gone fine, and will go for 4. You can understand that from Shriyanka Patel, but for Nat Sivabrant, oh, it's very, very good. And this is the frustration for Harmanpreet Kaur, is that she wishes she could have heaved away straight down the throat of Radha Yadav, who will not drop that. And a big juicy full toss. It's the longest part of the ground. It's a big old hit out there, but Sivabrant has to depart. She's going to get stumped first up. She had a bit of a licence, did Charlie Dean, and Shriyanka picks up her second wicket, has bowled. Who can also... Oh, yes, please. Just walloped from a very gentle long hop from Renuka Singh Thakur, and Gibson. Oh, Shefali Verma lets it go. Again, it's a pretty poor effort. should be stopped, knowing there's no one behind you. Back to back. Heaved away. Oh, and that's a big hit. That is a really big hit. Straight into the stands, and have to go and... I think she would have left that. It would have been signalled wide. But as it is, she flays at it, gets a bottom edge, and will pick up a single to finish what has been a sprightly cameo from Danny Gibson. 30 from her 12 deliveries faced. And England finishing on 171 for 6, which sounds like a pretty competitive total.
For this T20 World Cup of the day, and we've got one more to come. It's the 2016 champions, the West Indies, against the 6-time champs, Australia. The tournament proper begins this Friday at Edgbaston in Birmingham, and it's going to be the hosts, England. Cast of Wicked, the musical, for all you musical fans out there. It's turned into a lovely day here, in off the last 5.5 overs once they came back out after the rain delay. 172 will be the target. Charles Dagnall might get it to the pace of Lauren Filer. Bit of swing and goes past the outside edge. Swing and pace. We actually saw...
But she can hurry a few. Can Filer. Now, how much...
A longer innings today. Banged in short, and that's glided beautifully over slip. Real deft touch there. Just created a bit of space, limped back. Well executed.
Actually just leaning back and using the pace on offer to her, then...
Starting over the wicket to the right-hander.
That's novel.
If she knows what she's doing.
Bold, Lindsay, brilliant.
She's going around the wicket to the left-hander. What a catch! That absolutely flew. Tilly Courtine-Coleman got that really sharply there. Bit of a celeb too, bit of a jig. 4 on Monday.
Do you know what I like about this though, Matt?
Clever, moved across. That might go all the way. It will. And Issy Wong into the attack. Round the wicket. They have come with some definite plans. Fielding. Lovely back foot punch behind square. Only one. Wonder if they could. Backs away, misses. Issy Wong hits. Stump out the ground. England have 2. India attempt to chase down 172. 2 big strong dancing, is it?
Oh, Dino, awesome, Dino.
You need bells and sticks and all of that sort of stuff for Morris dancing, don't you?
Round the wicket. Right in the block hole.
That's what I meant, depending on what you make of those two. Either you're delighted...
On though, you know, Ron. It was a really good wicket on Monday, and...
Much better from Harmanpreet Kaur, who is looking for the boundary and has cleared it with ease.
Last 5, and actually England will be most pleased about that, because actually you feel the last 18 months, 2 years or so, they haven't had that firepower at the back end.
Fair bit of drizzle on it. It's a bit damp.
She's not happy that she's being made to wait out there, Danny Gibson.
Big shot from Yastika. Fielder has misjudged it completely.
Bold, Tilly.
And there's Danny Wyatt-Hodge, who first came charging in. And I think for a large part of this innings, you almost see India and England.
Catch it.
Now an opportunity in the deep, and she's made that look very easy as Lindsay Smith. Has actually hit well, but this time the fielder judges it to perfection as Gibson strikes
First on a used pitch. Actually, sometimes when you feel that the pitch...
Yep, Full Mully throws her hands at it. Bit of width, no one back there. Good option. And first boundary for her.
Yeah, England did this really well in the first innings.
This is going to go all the way for 6. Her eyes lit up as she saw Charlie Dean give that some air, and Full Mully got the most... Oh, Harmanpreet Kaur. So disappointed with herself. Just as India were injecting some momentum into this chase, she's just found short third. Joins Bharti Fulmali and
Off in front of a television or in your particular region. Nice shot. Just guided into the gap behind square on the offside. Boundaries are coming just a bit more regularly now. Big appeal. Is there a little nick on that? Finger goes up. It's another smart bit of work behind the stumps by Alice Capsey. She's enjoying standing up today.
Difficult to just adjust. But not only has she done it to the spinners, but the seam bowlers as well, and a great deal of confidence.
Thick edge. 4 runs. Up and over. Aggression, and that's going to nose. Could be in for a bumper finish. India just need a partnership. It's something that they've drilled through cover. Well,
And people going.
that's going to be 4 more. Just too much width on
Bring
the
the field.
that's good. That's very good from Tilly Courtine-Coleman. She's been the standout bowler of the day and she breaks a dangerous looking partnership. That's the end of Radha Yadav.
Yeah, and that's exactly what TCC is just building towards that first game on Friday.
You're out.
Been so impressed with Tilly. And get up the other end.
Yeah.
Well, that is the worst possible result. I know it's a warm-up game, but it's exactly those sorts of situations. I'm going to try and bring in proper match awareness, Kranti.
Yeah.
And it's the simplest of cotton bowls for Charlie Dean. Well, she was entitled. You know, she's done really well, Sri Charni. There was a bit of gap, bit of width, and she just threw her bat at 6. The moment it left the bat of Richa Ghosh. Incredible shot. 1 bounce 4.
England going into the last over are on.
Full toss, down the ground, and out of the ground. That's into the trees. Richa Ghosh. Go. And that could be out. That is out. There you go. Break and play, change of ball, just as Richa Ghosh had to. That'll be the end of it. So India fought hard towards the end. It was a really entertaining war.